Football Friday on the Rush. Tyler McComas, Travis Davidson. Your text on the Air Coverage Solutions text line, 405-651-3439. This has really been a fun segment this year, our Under the Radar feature sponsored by Boyd Street Ventures. Boyd Street Ventures, they are investing in OU Innovation, a venture capital firm that funds and guides promising Sooner startups. For more information, go to boydstreetventures.com. It's been fun to try and guess who the under-the-radar player is going to be for the upcoming game. It's been fun to get submissions on the text line as to who the listeners think are going to be under-the-radar players. And we already have a couple rolling in. Lane from California. We'll get to yours here in a second. I'll let you go first. You got the T-box here. Who is the under-the-radar player for OU in this game at West Virginia tomorrow?
Ooh, under the radar. You know, that's what's always interesting, Tyler, is how does one, define under the radar? Because
there's not a lot of under the radar players on offense at this point. They're all kind of known names, so that was tough.
Right. I went with Gavin Freeman in the past. I think. Let's see, under the radar. It's hard, Farouk, like Steve Bullard was saying, he knew the segment was coming up, said Farouk. I mean, he's one of our most versatile offensive weapons and most productive offensive weapons, really, over the last few games at least. So, tough to go there. I'm just going to go with an off-the-radar player.
Okay.
And say that Daniel Parker Jr. scores.
Man.
Daniel Parker Jr. scores.
I had that prediction for the Iowa State game. Is that what game it was? I feel like it was the Iowa State game. Daniel Parker did not score that game, but Zach Schmidt did. Okay, so
the text line. Whoever texted that on the text line that day, I mean, they hit the nail on the head because
really did.
Schmidt was lights out.
I feel like I have a good one for you today. Under the radar player. Brought to you by Boyd Street Ventures.
Okay.
Parker reported earlier today that Jaden Davis is not going to play tomorrow, right? So I'm going to say that C.J. Colden has a really good day that includes an interception. Maybe not an interception to the caliber that he had earlier this year, but C.J. Colden, we're all going to know that he's out there on the field because he's going to make a couple of nice plays. Like it? Love it? Hate it?
Yeah, I love it. As I've said, like a little earlier, our best, ball hawks, if you will, just on paper, have really been C.J. Colden and really Billy Bowman. I know he's just got the one, but he seems to always be making a play. So I think Colden, especially, like I said, with J.T. Daniels on this turnover streak that he's on, I think C.J. Colden's a guy that I think he starts, and I think he plays really well.
Boyd Street Ventures, it is a venture capital firm that provides funding and guidance for promising, under-the-radar Sooner startups. Learn how you can support OU innovation at boydstreetventures.com. The texts are rolling in for the under-the-radar player.